Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you to everyone who have viewed, liked and subscribed. If you haven't, please I encourage you to please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to continue our topic on coming abroad, and today we'll be discussing when children are involved. That is, when you have the children and you're bringing them from whatever country you're coming from to wherever you're going to. When children are involved. Again, I say welcome to facts, issues, and realities. So, coming abroad is so good, fun, enjoyable. When you have children coming with you, you're relocating, you're living in a country where the children are comfortable, where they have friends, where they're used to, they know what to do, how to do, when to do it, leaving their comfort zone and coming to another country totally different from what they're used to. It is very, very important that you place priorities when you're having this journey to make with a whole family, the father, the mother, and the children. So important. Let's look at it this way. When it's just you coming abroad, say just a guy, you call up a friend and let the friend know, hey, I'm coming abroad, I'm relocating, I would love to stay with you for a couple of days, weeks, months, and I'm able to get my apartment. It's easy for that friend, to say, oh yeah, sure. Why not? You can come over to my place and, we'll just manage to able to settle because it's just you. But when you call up a friend and you let the friend know that, hey, I'm coming over with my family, say a family of 4, and would like to stay with you. Yes, the friend may still be able to accommodate you, but understand that you could be a burden to this friend because the friend has bills, and he's also probably like on a budget monthly. And when you come, you're going to kind of be, like a burden onto him. So it's very, very important that you plan a journey well, especially when it involves children. On this topic, I would like to speak about, just discuss about 4 points. I'm hoping that this would help people that are relocated with their children. My first point is finances. Yes, finances is very, very important. It's crucial in every commitment you're trying to make, generally in the world. Finances, you need money for everything. You need to spend for this, spend for that. It is very, very essential that you have funds with you. You have money with you to spend at a go immediately. Emergencies, things can happen. So you have money at your beck and call whereby you can use immediately to help solve issues. For example, where I stay in Canada, we have renting laws, occupancy standards that are guided by the municipals. So these are laws that will state that, if you have a 1-bedroom apartment, this amount of people are allowed or should be the ones living in this 1-room apartment, 2-room apartment, 3-room apartment. So if you're coming to another totally different country that has occupancy standards, renting laws, you should understand that if you're like, for example, a family of 4, and it's always advisable to get a 3-bedroom flat, whereby the father and mother shares one, the boy shares one, and the girl child shares the other, just for safety. We always encourage that you get a 3-bedroom flat. However, if you have children of the same sex, however, whatever age, is also important for you. Even if you're getting a 1 room for all of them to fit in, you should have them sleep on different beds. There are always rules and guidelines for even those living in the country, let alone those coming, relocating or migrating into that country. So it's important to understand where you're going, what are the sets, guidelines and rules for you to follow, especially when it gets to, renting an apartment or getting accommodation in general. So finances again, sometimes you're coming into another country. For instance, you're living in a country that, the weather is just, or the atmosphere or climate is just a hot weather, and they're coming to a totally different country where it's so cold, where they have to go through the fall, the winter, the spring, all of this. Sometimes children are not used to it, especially children traveling for the very first time, or children have been traveling but they've never had the opportunity to come during those periods. It's important for you to be prepared to spend to get these children necessary clothing for this weather. You need the snow pants, the snow boots, the jackets, winter coats, and all of that. It's important you have funds you're able to spend immediately to help these children settle in with funds, feeding. Even if you're staying with somebody, the person may not necessarily have to feed you. It's important you have funds to be able to spend to get your own things, not to be a burden to someone, or even in your own apartment. It's important that you have funds available for you to spend in order to make these children and help them be comfortable in their new place of abode. So my next point is parental time and support. So yes, parental time and support. You need to have parental time. You need to have parental support towards these children. Like I said, you're bringing them in. It's the very first time, most especially. They've never been to this kind of area. It's new. You have to have time to help them settle into the system. Very, very important. Now, normally I do tell people that, listen, if you're coming in as a family, when you come in, let the wife stay back while the husband goes out, to source for a job. I'm not here to debate, gender inequalities. However, I just feel it's convenient for a man to go out and source for this job. This way, the woman can stay back home, be able to look after the kids, get them into the school, follow them to school, know who and who, they hang out with, know what they like, what they dislike, how they are fitting into the system. Very, very important. For a man out there, trying to get a job, it's easy for him to take on shift jobs whereby you can work midnight, you can even work 2 jobs, you can juggle around them, right? But for a woman, it may not be easy, for a woman to go out and get that kind of job. However, whichever that works well for your family. It could be the man that wants to stay back to take care of the children while the woman goes out to juggle for this job. Totally up to you, but it's important that you have one parent stay back to be able to help the children you brought into another country settle in well. It's so important. This time and support sometimes make or breaks this children's future, whereby you bring them in and because you're so desperate, you want to go get a job, you go out there to look for a job, abandoning the children, believing they will grow into the system. Yes, they will, but this system is going to groom them. This system is going to turn them into things you may not like. This system is the same system that's going to end up sending them to jail or prison, whatever the case may be. So it's important that you're there to help your children settle well into the system. Very, very important. My third point is going to be involvement. I like it when children are kind of involved in things. This way, they take away a lot of stuff. Like they say, the idle mind is the devil's workshop. If your child, way back the country you're coming from, has always loved to play soccer, when you're coming here or even when you get abroad, try to get a soccer club for the child. Enroll them for soccer. If they play volleyball, badminton, get them those clubs. If they play musical instrument, put them in a musical instrument club. Just get them busy with one thing or the other, whereby they don't even have time to search for friends, have time to think of negative things. Very, very important that you get your child involved in something, and this way, it builds the 3 C's of a child's body, which is the charisma, the confidence, and the courage. It's very, very important. They're able to present themselves well when they're involved in something that keeps their brain stimulated. Very, very important. Get the children involved in one thing. Make sure they're doing an activities after school. Make sure they're always somewhere doing something, whereby when they come home, they're able to talk about that thing. Not that when they come home, all they just have to sit around to do is electronics, TVs. No. Make sure they're involved in something. My last point is discipline. Very, very important. I love it when a child is coming from, your home country, migrating to another country, and they still carry along the discipline that you have instilled in them right from wherever country you're coming from. It is so important that your child is well disciplined. You see, when you come abroad and you decide that, okay, because I'm abroad, things are fine, let me just leave my child will be fine. You begin to pick up habits that you may not like, habits that you look at it and be like, no, you shouldn't be doing this, you shouldn't be talking to grown-ups like this, you shouldn't be behaving this way. But at that time, because you haven't instilled discipline, or you haven't continued to instill discipline on them, it might be too late for them to reverse, or for you to reverse the case. It is so important that we're able to instill discipline in our child. Please understand that your children are your reflection, and they would only bring out what you are or how the home is. It's important that you remember when you're coming abroad, you're coming with these children. Who are your responsibilities? Who are your priorities? They're looking up to you for guidance. They're looking up to you for you to put them through where you're bringing them to, or what country they are in. It is important that you have enough finances coming abroad with children. It is important that you have time, parental time and support for these children when you come abroad. It is also very important that you get these children involved in activities that can help stimulate their brains, and also so important that you instill discipline on your children. Remember, you're bringing in these children from whatever country you're coming, relocating with these children to another totally different country they may not even be used to. Remember, these children are your image. They promote whatever you are or whatever the home is. Always remember to take care of these children, give them your support, your guidance, lead them through. Please take enough time to take care of your children, support your children, involve your children in activities so that you don't spend the rest of your life trying to bring them back, struggling to bring them back to do the right things. I hope somewhere, somehow, has learned a thing or two trying to relocate with his family or a family. I hope I've been able to inspire someone, educate someone, or pass on information one way or the other. Till we meet again next time, I always encourage you guys to know your facts, understand the issues, and focus on the realities. Please, please, please view, like, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Till we meet again, cheers. Bye-bye.